Yo, can I get your attention, please? Can I get your attention, please? This is the fruit of our hard work. The belief in the entrepreneurial spirit. The real American dream. We would like to present a toast. John?
To my friends, loved ones, New Jones, and most importantly, my brothers, I would like to propose a toast. Raise your glasses. I just have one question. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Brother from another. 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 Brother from another.
Hey,
Boogaloo.
In the grid.
Hey, yo!
That's a good one, yo.
No,
The knit and agree.
nitty grit.
Y'all don't know nothing about the nitty grit.
You know
What
knit
nitty
and Get in the knit and agree. Sorry.
Man, hey, look.
You take it, put it in your stocking, you take it in the knit and agree. I'm sorry.
I was looking at Trap and everybody like, yo.
Y'all do this in North Carolina?
Tell me, what's this? Everybody had to say it like that.
Get your man, Joe. Get your man.
Which one is worse, that or pushing somebody you don't know?
Pushing somebody you don't know. That's the worst thing you can ever do.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's such. No, she over there. That was like a TV moment. She right there.
Ooh, my bad.
My bad. I ain't me.
Anyway, hey, welcome. You said episode 16, Brother from Another. Tim, John, Fred, Chase. Another episode of us just BSing. Because it's fun.
Not because it's fun.
Oh,
That's
my
gonna-
bad.
That's gonna be us next week and just having fun.
No, I'm not going to remember next weekend.
Cause I'm gonna be on
That's my last
everything.
week, though.
Everclear.
What you say?
Everything.
It's my last detox week.
Hey.
Drugs.
Terrible.
You've been going too long, man. I don't like it.
This right here, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Y'all love carrots, but that looks trifling.
This is disgusting.
You might as well suck the juice out of carrot before you drink that.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
What,
I can't
yo?
agree with that.
I didn't think that was suspect. I just thought it was a carrot.
No.
It ain't like it's a glizzy.
No.
Just a carrot.
Oh, breaking news. Drinking Terramana. And then when you hear this, I'm sorry. I think that broke his ankle.
Oh.
Think who?
I hope not.
Dak Prescott broke his
that's
ankle.
tough.
Breaking news.
Well, I'm not.
You putting evil on him. You
No,
putting evil
I'm
on
not
him.
putting
Yo,
evil on him.
Andy Dalton about to get that check.
You putting evil on him, dog. And I
No,
don't like it.
Oh my God. Oh,
Black
oh.
man trying to get his money.
Andy Dalton about to get that check, bro.
It's just a dislocation. He'll be back. He'll be back in 6 weeks.
You saw it?
No, I'm not watching. I'm not watching that. The Eagles lost.
Well, who's number 14 for the Cowboys?
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. That's what I said. He about to get that check. He about to get that check. Watch how the defense start playing crazy good. They about to win like 4 straight, and then Jerry gonna be like, "Hey yo,"
It's the Carson Wentz effect.
Yeah, he gonna be like, hey yo, you want this extension, yo? I got all this extra money, yo.
we ain't gotta pay Dak that
We ain't gotta
incredible
we ain't
amount
gotta
of money.
pay him now, yo. I got
They
this
weren't
extra
gonna pay
money.
him anyway. They
It
weren't gonna pay him
was.
anyway.
Is he?
No, they
They was
wasn't.
waiting. They
not
Earl
watching.
It's
Thomas
like a
team.
stat. It's like
I
a
know
stat.
that.
Like they got like anybody they franchise tag in the past however many years they didn't sign back. Like it was just that's it, yo. You live off this franchise and then you gone.
Especially for quarterback.
Right.
Well, shout out to the Terramana. We could take a shot to Dak ankle.
I'm mixing liquors today.
I hope it ain't.
I'm
as
hoping
bad
it's
as
good.
looks.
Well, I didn't say it's
Oh.
bad. Stop being so negative.
I do like Dak. I just think he played for the wrong team.
He's
America's
ugly.
team. He out the league. You crazy?
Who gonna pick him up?
It's just an ankle, man.
Yeah, he'll get picked up.
Who gonna pick him up?
The
Plenty of
Jaguars.
teams.
The Eagles.
Hey, yo, relax. We're not picking up Dak.
You just
Yo,
said
No
Eagles.
cowboy comes to the
But
Eagles
wait,
and plays
wait,
well.
Tom. That's true.
None. Well, I can't name one.
That's true. The last one, Orlando Scandrick was trash.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He was garbage.
Don't mess with. Oh, I thought I said don't mess with my president. I say, well, I told y'all, dog. Salud.
Lusa.
Did we ask or did y'all answer what y'all looking forward to this weekend?
And I get to see y'all.
Yo, you look like you had a beer.
Yeah.
Disgusting, bro.
Yo, you're putting liquor in there. That's why.
No, you got it.
It ain't no liquor that goes with carrot juice. None.
Yeah.
Fireball.
What?
I never had Fireball. No,
You
I
never
take
had
that back.
roasted cinnamon carrots?
I take
What?
that back.
Roasted cinnamon carrots.
That's a meal that John had when
I
he was
never
drunk,
heard
yeah.
of that. Yo, vegans make up anything, dog. I
John
bet
ain't
you as soon as I
vegan,
finish,
dog.
I bet you as soon as I finish, it tastes like breakfast sausage. Like, no, get out of here.
He mad at that one time he came over here and it was the best thing he ever had in his life.
I never. Come on, man. What am I, Drake? Best I ever had. I ain't never look. First of all, you ain't had good. Never mind, because that's gonna sound. Suspect. I know I already said one suspect thing on here, so I'm gonna just leave it. Alone.
One. Yo, play the taste bet.
Just now, like on this episode. I don't like how tight you tied your hoodie. I don't like it.
Oh,
So,
Where we going?
Oh, you're right. So
where we going?
where we going? I can't because it end after that though, Tim. Man, we ain't going nowhere after that. So ends every conversation.
This weekend, this weekend gonna be litty.
I got a reason to put on clothing outside of t-shirts and sweatpants shorts.
Right.
So
Daph is so sick of my sweatpants.
I'm gonna try to be a little bit fly. I don't know.
You just put some jeans on. For what?
To sit in the living room?
Man, come on,
so
man.
I'm about to start wearing clothes again because I got fat man swag though. No,
that's the best swag to have.
No, it's not. I do not like to wear sweatpants. I come home like I need to keep these. I just want to put some sweatpants on to sit down.
Well, if you got a
man.
choice between sweatpants and bootcut jeans, I pick sweatpants too.
How the boot cut give you air? Let the air flow up.
Air.
What?
No, that ain't bell bottoms. That ain't bell bottoms.
What you wearing? Gauchos?
The Gauchis.
Oh yeah, Dak is over. He's crying.
Come on, man. Stop putting that evil on him. I like that, man.
He's crying off the field.
I do like that.
That's okay.
He got carted off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
It's
can't
bad.
stay. No, he like
It's
it's the
bad.
joint when you like
It's bad.
you know your career over. He did everything, but
It's not. Stop saying his career.
No, not the season, bro. Not the
No,
career.
so
He had
who is
he
signing him next year? How
The
do you
Broncos.
go?
oh
What are you talking about? Your team's going to sign
anybody
him.
that need him.
What are you talking about? The same team that was going to sign. You think everything's over after a foot injury?
The Jets can sign him.
No.
Sam stinks. Flacco stinks.
Who's going to pay him?
All right, now you
Hey,
asking the wrong
That's
question.
a different.
You think he gonna want money after this?
Yes.
No, he already knows he has to.
He gonna come back
reprove
on a
himself.
1-year deal, prove himself, throw
And
for
then they
4
gonna
or
throw
5,
the bank at him.
then he get his money. That's just the way it goes, and that's why the Cowboys suckers. Because now they like, ooh, they ain't paying him, and a black man hurt, and the plantation wins again.
And they gonna give Andy Dalton like 15 mil, and he gonna be happy.
That's what y'all daydream about?
8.
Y'all sound
No.
real strong about this.
Nah, I just know football.
I daydream about Texas next week, and I daydream about Texas next week because I just can't wait. I'm gonna be with y'all. I know it's gonna be something that get on my nerves. I'm just 98% sure that something's gonna happen that make me go, yo, this some bullshit.
Home.
Yeah, like I can't
Go
wait till my flight. Like, and I'm 9 times out of 10 sure that it's gonna be something CJ do. Like it's
I'm gonna let y'all know.
Be something he does.
My fault, Jay. Let me cut you off. Those are my key words. If y'all hear that, start looking out. Look for me. Yo, I'm about to go home, yo. That means I'm about to go
You're gonna say that a lot.
to Mississippi or something. I'm getting out of there. I do not want to be in that vicinity anymore. I'm out of there. I don't care where
I'm
we
telling
at.
you, right, look, something is going to bother me. Like I just know it, and then it's going to make me just go, Dad, if you ready to go back to the room? Like, you having fun? I mean, if you having fun, we can stay.
You good? If you good, then I'm good. But if you're not good,
we out.
If you're not,
ain't no reason to sit here.
just let me know.
we get that text Chase like, all right, yo, I'm gone.
All right,
We out there. We out.
Nah, we gonna get a text saying, "Hey, I'm back in the room." When did he leave?
So no update, no
My
nothing.
message is turning
Here
green.
go John drop a location. This is where I'm at. Alaska. What,
Yeah.
John?
No, it's gonna be Mexico. It's gonna be Mexico.
Mexico.
It's gonna be Mexico.
I found a flight on Spirit for $49.
Find a flight on Spirit, and somebody said they had extra space. I had to pick my bag, so I was lit.
He gonna jump the border. He ain't gonna fly. But look, ayo, like when y'all daydream, right? Do y'all daydream?
Yeah.
What?
Do y'all daydream?
Yeah, we were just going around the circle to tell people how we daydream.
Oh no, I mean, I didn't know that.
You know me. I daydream. I be walking and daydreaming.
You daydreaming now, yo. Wake up.
Exactly.
Tell
Talking
us.
daydream.
Exactly. But no.
So what you daydreaming about?
Yeah, what y'all daydream?
So
about?
when I was young, I used to like daydream about like past stuff that I did and like how I could have done it better or how I could get out current situations. But as I got older, stopped worrying about the past so much. And then I started daydreaming about like what I'm currently in, like the day, like how can I make this day? Dang, that joint just popped up on my computer like that. My bad. It's gonna tell me about my flight like that. Dang.
You daydreaming now. I can't get through a conversation without daydreaming.
Daydream about that flight, dog. That flight just popped up. Yeah, so just trying to make sure I, with the last, whenever I'm, whatever part of the day I'm daydreaming in, it's like, how can I finish the day?
Do you ever daydream about something that can't happen? Like, just, like, daydream you like a serial killer or like a, or a superhero?
Whoa, what?
Wait. The serial killer can happen, though.
Not for Fred. I don't think it can happen.
Yo, look at his smile.
Never mind.
Wait.
What are we doing
for me,
here?
it can't happen. That's
This is
my bad.
hypothetical.
My bad.
Hey,
My bad.
all
My bad.
hypothetical situations. None of these situations are a direct reflection of any members of the Brother from Another podcast, especially John LaFord Jr.
So I can ask you that question.
It's one thing that can make me go there. And
No, you're turning it wrong. I don't want to find out.
Yo, that's what you did already.
No, I'm asking if you ever daydream about something that can't happen. Like
daydreaming. Leave me alone. I'm going there.
Come on, Carrot Top. They answer it then. What can make you be a serial killer? This turned into something else.
God. Now I'm Carrot Top.
That
was Fred. That was Carrot Top because he got carrot juice.
I was about to say I have no
Carrot Top.
Yeah. I'm not Carrot Top.
Pour it on
John, you just say poke a hole in the top.
I said, I have no Carrot Top. You just want D-Mac. We can battle when we get down there. We can battle when we get down there, dog.
Tim, what you daydream about? He fitted for the camera.
I gotta stay in my little box.
I gotta stay in the box, dog. I'm a mom right now.
That's it right there. Stay in your box. That's right there. You gotta stay in your box.
Oh man. What I daydream about? I daydream a lot about like what's to come, like what's in my future, like, and how I think it'll play out, or at least how I want it to play out. I dream about hitting the lottery. And if I ever hit it, what would I do? Like, what would be?
You play it?
Every now and then. Like, I'm not an average.
Tim is quitting and he's taking the first flight back to the South.
Flight? He buying a Glambo and driving it down the highway. It's at the lottery. Flying for it's COVID. I'm packing on my supplement.
I had that same daydream. I had that same
Yeah.
daydream.
I definitely do that. And my first thought is like after I clear all my debt, because that's important to me. Like hit the lottery, like that's the first thing I'm doing. Taking the first 30 days and clearing all of my debt as fast as I can. And then after that, I'm
What's
hitting
debt
up
if you hit the lottery?
like debt is like things like affect my credit score. I still want a very healthy credit score, even if I got that much money, because I think you just get more access to stuff. So I think about that, and then like I would bless all my friends with something. Just depends on how much I hit for. I don't know. If I hit for like 100 mil, I would give it X amount of dollars.
What lottery you playing? I want to put money on that too. You giving everybody 100 mil? I
A
need parts.
power-
No,
Not
no,
everybody,
like
nigga.
hit-
If he hit 100 mil.
if I hit
Oh,
for
hit
100
100
mil.
mil. Oh.
If I hit for 100 mil, then I'm giving out something. And then I daydream a lot about like just family life. So like what my life would be if I want to get married, have kids, all of that. Like how my life would be. So
Oh,
Cool.
that's
Cool.
me.
Cool.
Me and Tim had some of the same daydreams, except one of us is like a reality.
your
Yeah,
family.
you are.
Yeah, family is a
man.
reality. Yeah, and
I keep telling you.
Do you? Oh, I got a question for you. Do you daydream about actually having a son?
I can't say I daydream about it. I do think about it, like not in a daydream kind of way, but kind of like I'm gonna make it happen kind of way. Like it's like a
manifestation?
it's like a manifest. Like it's like something that I'm gonna make that happen. If I get another girl, then I just go, hey God, I see you. I'm done. It ain't my will, but yours. That's how I just
Ray, you like a
Right.
bad bitch in the club taking shots. Just
that's it. Yeah, that
It-
carrot juice
it's
ain't good
good.
for you, man. And it's probably real
it's-
slimy going down your throat.
Alright, no, that is disgusting.
It's only disgusting because you're drinking it.
That's nasty, yo.
What
What
about you,
about you, Jig?
Oh yeah, y'all should let me go first. Y'all know I'm the Debbie Downer of the crew. I daydream about this damn world we live in. This 2020 has been trash. So
It's been-
I'm
has
just trying
been
to
a
get to
little-
the
little
next.
Has it truly been trash?
I mean,
There's a lot of rough situations, but in those rough situations, there are things that came out that's like, like Brother from Another Podcast.
yeah, I want my second stimulus check though. I daydream about that often. I'm
Well,
daydreaming
you
about
better
it
talk
right
to Trump
now.
about that. He shut that down.
I want mine right
Yeah, but I just
now.
saw today that they just thought about a new bill for like 2.1 trillion in stimulus money. So
And they still don't like it. They went from 400 million to 200 trillion. They still don't like it.
This is what happened when you put like enemies in a room together and say, yo, decide on this. No, if they want it, I'm not gonna want it.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's just how it is. Even if they do want it, like if you just give Democrats that bill, they probably go, all right, bet, that's a bet. And then you give it to the Republicans by themselves, they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. But as soon as you put them in the room together, it's like, yeah, you want that? Well, fuck
me
you,
that-
I don't want that shit.
You think that you can read? No, I got something to show you who can read.
Right, like, nigga, the sky is not blue. What the hell is you talking about?
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I think it's one of those things where like they reacted so fast when all this first happened because they knew like, all right, we got to do something. Like a lot of Americans still out of a job. Granted, we are still in that. I think we're worse.
Yeah.
Places open back up, but it's just like we can't bring back a lot of our staff, and they still got to eat and maintain. And so, and a lot of places are still laying off people because they just don't have the funds and the revenue to sustain. And so you would think, oh, let's go ahead and just pass another one. Like we got to do that, But sometimes I just think in government politics, it's too hard for them to make the right decision, which is an oxymoron in itself. So
It's more money than all of that though, because that's gonna be the hardest thing. Because I'm gonna need a check to leave my house again to go to work. If you ask me to leave my house when I've been working, I got hired from home. I'm not taking no other job that requires me to leave the house.
oh yeah,
For what? I have a career.
No, it just proved it.
Yeah.
So when I pop off and I go, yo, John, hit the road with me, you ain't gonna do it because you gonna think you could do that from your crib.
It depends. If you gonna cut the check, I bet you the check be right.
What you mean? I'm not asking you to come for free.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like other jobs. Like me. I'm talking about the job that I'm applying for, the Fortune 500 company. They can be like, no, you got to come to the office every day. I don't even know if I can still dress suit, like if I got the right suit attire. Especially I've been shopping for CJ Jones. I got a lot of like bright colors now. I don't even know if I can pop it, go to do it. Like, oh yeah, you professional with that. So between stuff like that, people losing their minds. We already got Black Lives Matter. People kidnapping governors now, allegedly. Like
You said Black Lives Matter lost their mind?
No, I'm talking about my daydream when I was still on my commas. I didn't know what you were trying to do. I
I'm
structure my
just saying, you
sentences.
put them together. You put them together.
I structure my sentences. That's why I'm on my commas.
Well, you got to say comma too. Then you got to add comma.
Comma and period. Everything gonna be a run-on sentence.
Oh, we don't want no semicolon.
Oh,
dog. Just put
COVID.
it-
See, look, Tim. Oh my
All
God.
right.
This-
You said, look, I was wondering why. I was wondering why
called
Tim's
you
head looks so
COVID,
big
bro.
today. He got COVID head.
It's because you're so close to the camera.
I mean, that'll make my head
Called you.
big.
He
Called
said
you a thumb
Shine it on
COVID.
me. That's why my head look big.
No, I'm talking
That's
about your
tough.
neck. In comparison to your neck, your head look really big.
Chase, we don't even see your neck.
That's
That's
tough.
how you know. That's how you know.
You win some, you lose one.
You keep bringing up me, and this is how I know when I see you, something is wrong.
All right, Camilla. And Pence, calm down.
I didn't watch
So
that.
which one got the fly on the head? Yeah.
Chase.
Tim, you was just trying to kill a fly. You're not gonna throw the fly. On For the listeners out
we're
there,
not
and
gonna
the
keep
viewers,
bringing up stuff in
listen,
pre-production.
no. Hey, yo, this is what we do. Hey, yo, Tim was trying to kill a fly the whole pre-production. I'm talking about clapping away, dog. It sounded like a Jamaican party. It was nothing but claps.
Wow, that's crazy.
It sounded like soca.
Jamaican party. That's tough.
This John lit, dog.
Out of pocket.
Oh,
I ain't watching the debate for real.
I ain't watch
Absolutely.
that trash. No.
It was better.
I had plans to watch it, but I was asleep. So after I woke up and I was like, damn, I missed it. Damn, that's one thing that passed me by. But then I was like, I want to see what information I get from it if I don't watch it. Like afterwards, so I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. And all I seen was fly memes and facial expression memes from Kamala, and what came out of it?
That's
I mean,
what
it
came
was-
out of it.
I mean, outside of
That's what came out of it.
I do think it was very much more structured. Like I think it was very clear on where social issues where the Trump and Pence campaign stand. Like it was very clear. I think in those moments, if you're taking score, that's where he took the most hits as far as loss of points. I think Camilla did a really good job of redirecting the points back to what the Biden Harris campaign. It was way better than what we saw from the presidential debate, I thought. And it's only one debate, so I mean it's hard to measure
That's
up.
subjective.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying my opinion is the right one, so it's very subjective.
What's subjective?
Saying better.
I mean, it was definitely a debate. Like, that's why I think it was better. Like they actually had.
How's it
points
subjective, Chase? Number one, you ain't see it. So how is it subjective? Number one, how can you say that, if anything?
Because I eventually did watch it, John.
Okay. So what did you get from it?
That it was just bullshit and it was not funny as the one with Donald Trump. So that made the Donald Trump one better to me. And that's why better is
This guy's
subjective.
crazy.
No,
I
what?
don't think your debates are supposed to be based on how funny they are.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never
Then
heard
why
nobody said
Trump win?
Obama debates was funny.
Why Trump won?
Won what?
Huh?
Why did he win last election?
You didn't watch the debate last year.
Because the Electoral College.
He didn't win because of the debate.
I'm about to say.
Yes,
what
he
are you
did.
talking-
Yes, he did.
He won the
It
election
was
because of the.
pure comedy.
It just had higher ratings, but that doesn't mean it was
Well, he talk about ratings all the time, so that's one of his things.
right.
Anyway, we're just proving my point that better is subjective
It is subjective, so
because we're not agreeing on better. So, John, take a shot. You lost.
You just want me to get drunk.
Whoa, no, I don't.
I got you, John.
Oh, we taking a shot.
Well, yeah, I think it was. I mean, this debate, even though I guess people are saying it's better because it's more controlled, I just think none of them answered the questions. They only answered like 20% of the questions asked, and then they just kept going back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's better than the 1% we got answered the first debate.
Well, not really, because they not the face of this. Like I got on Twitter and I was so shocked that people did. They was like, "Oh my God, I never knew Pence did this." Yes, he believes in shock therapy for homosexuals.
Yeah,
Like,
he hates them.
Yes, he is on record. Like, yes, you will get this. Oh, y'all want to use condoms? No, if you need having sex, no condoms, no parenthood. So, I mean, I'm mad they canceled the last one, which is I still don't understand that. Like, people don't have Zoom. Because if I was Biden, I would have showed up.
They tried to do Zoom, but Republicans was complaining so much.
I would have told them I'm coming, And when the debate started, I would have played me on the screen. I hit it with a Loaded Lux Calico joint. Yo, yeah.
Oh, you think that
Play
can
to the
happen?
screen. Huh?
You think that can happen?
How Trump gonna know when I arrive to the stadium?
Oh, you think they don't? You think they don't talk?
You think they talk?
Yes, nigga. They all cool with each other. I don't care what nobody say. They just competing. That's just one of the main reasons why I frown like when people say, "Yo, vote." It's like, yo, who am I voting for? Like, they're all friends. They're all in the same little. They got a group chat. And now they mad because now they got a black woman in it. Man, fuck, damn, Biden, wow.
That's what they sound like.
All the people you could have chose, you chose her. You fucking the group chat up. We can't say none of these jokes we were saying before she. Now, God.
You real misogynistic, dog.
And then she get in and be
talking.
like, nah, you could go ahead.
Well, I ain't Tory. What do you mean, look who talking?
You are. You're close.
Yeah, I ain't close.
I just don't got you pulling a gun out.
I'm gonna take this shot before we go to Tory. I thought that's gonna get real dark real fast.
Why you think I'm gonna get
For
dark?
who? It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be really
About to say, he got charged.
Yeah, go to jail.
Straight
He in charge, go to jail.
He got charged. He got music saying he didn't do it. We're gonna see how
He
this
got
testifies.
one more step, conviction. That's it.
No pun included, or you put a pun in there.
Huh?
He got one more step, no pun included, or you put a pun in there.
Do you want to?
No pun included.
Now you prove it simple.
What?
That's some dark shit you just did.
That's not dark. She did well on Saturday Night Live.
I didn't watch that either.
Well, what did you watch?
I watched a lot of The Walking Dead recently.
Just can't get into it.
Stop
Walking
watching
Dead?
it.
No, that's why I started again, Freddie, because I had stopped watching it, down watching it on Netflix to see if I
spinoffs
stop
or
around the
just
set. I don't even know I don't know they got spinoffs. No.
They
I
had a
stopped.
couple of spinoffs.
I stopped the first time they killed Glenn. But anyway, back to Saturday Night Live. I heard Chris Rock and her got off. I heard they got off.
Chris Rock, what you? It's Chris Rock. Your boy was on there.
Who my boy?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that was funny. I did watch that part. That was hilarious.
I think it's funny how I say I don't watch nothing, but I could just go online and watch it. Like, do y'all see how miserable I am? Like, I could just, I get pleasure.
Don't call yourself miserable.
I get pleasure in saying I didn't watch it, knowing I can watch it. Like, I can just go right on Google, type it in and watch it. Like, that's what's crazy about this. Like,
it's crazy.
like
10 years ago, that wasn't a thing.
Nah, it wasn't.
At all.
Like, you couldn't just be like, I go back and watch it.
Yeah, if you missed a new episode, you was hurting to syndication.
Hurting.
Where we're at.
You was happy when they had rerun the whole weekend. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm not missing nothing.
Locked in. I ain't doing nothing.
Oh, man.
People stopped coming outside.
Oh, you
It's
know what
like,
else I've
yo,
been watching?
What's that?
Twitter.
Well, you already know. That's how I get a lot of my information, which is terrible on my part. But I've been watching a lot of Sanford and Son. Hey, look, I've been watching a lot of that. Red Fox is hilarious. Elizabeth,
I'm coming to you.
I've been watching a lot of that.
Start watching The Boys, man.
I gotta get it. I gotta watch it.
Actually, look, I should have opened up with that talking about daydreaming. There's a scene in there. He started daydreaming. He ended. He was like, all right, you know what? I'm tired of this. He go off.
I daydream a lot about, because I never really gave my real answer of what I daydream about.
What? Chase, we done talked 6, how many topics we on?
So basically what you're saying is after we pass it, we can't go back?
What?
Let me know now. I'm asking a question. Are you saying that after we get past it, we can't go back?
Go ahead, dog. Go ahead. Get it up.
Oh, you talking in my ear. I don't like how you do it.
Hey, look how you looking at you. Well, that's not carrot
like
juice,
it.
yo.
I don't like
you said aphrodisiac. Look at it.
Got ecstasy in it. You got a Molly. You crushed a Molly in that carrot.
Whoa, wait a
That's what you said,
minute.
Fred. Go ahead and get off. man.
Wait a minute. Yeah, go ahead. Yo,
See, look.
I
can
don't
you
like
go
it.
ahead and
Where we going? Yo, Fred, stay in your box, yo. Don't do it. Stay in your box, kid. I daydream about a lot about, and this is why the question had came to Fred because I kind of like asked him like, what does he daydream about that can't happen? Why are you showing 39 3/4 carats? What's the rest of it?
Sugar,
No, that-
cinnamon roasted carrot juice.
Yo, if this got cinnamon, then you gotta stop drinking it.
Like seriously, what I like the serious part of what I daydream about is like scripts, and that daydream usually turns into like me writing. But like just wasted daydreams, like stuff that I know ain't gonna come true. Like I just daydream. Like I daydream, like I take like NBA 2K and make it real life, or like Madden, and I just be an unstoppable basketball player that nobody can stop. And I waste like hours on that. Like I'll be listening to Patrice O'Neal. He has like a similar like daydream back in the day, like him just being unstoppable, and then like news reporters that ask you a question, I just answer like Marshawn Lynch, like, who cares? Like, tell the next team to stop me, dog. Like, and I can't be stopped. And it's just the funniest thing. I got like that daydream alone. I got like 6 Finals MVPs. Nigga. I'm Mike,
Jordan,
dog. Like,
who is Jordan?
that's the type of shit I say. They be
He
asking me
played
stuff like, so
basketball?
next
I've
game,
never heard of him.
next game, what do you plan on doing? Look, I don't know who Michael Jordan is. I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody asked you about Michael Jordan.
Wilt Chamberlain. I'm the first one to score over 100 points. What are you talking about?
Well, 100, I got the 5. This is like stuff that John, when I say can't come true, I mean it. Like this stuff cannot come true.
Chase, you done turned into
I
Meteor Man
averaged
before,
200. I averaged 250 points before. You think I'm talking about Wilt's 100? I am in my
Chasing that
5th
John,
year and
like,
I have
look.
6 rings.
Like, look, y'all don't need a team. Y'all just need me.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
I
what
am
I'm
the
saying.
team.
That type of daydream.
It's 1-on-5 right now. I'm
Like I had a
from
more,
half court.
I had a more realistic daydreams. A father of 5, woman dies in some horrific accident, and I can write that script. Like that's way more realistic.
Thank you for clearing that up. A realistic daydream. Father of 5, woman died. Whoa, I know that.
Oh no, well, not the story per se, but the fact that I could take that
Per se.
and write it.
Daph
form.
gonna listen to this, and she gonna be looking over her shoulder every 2 seconds.
No, we fine. We
You know
can
what's
talk about
crazy?
that all we want.
It's
She don't
crazy.
listen to
I got a script. I got a script I'm writing for black fathers, right? And they all single black fathers. One's a deadbeat. One girl left them with the baby, and my character, the wife passed away. I don't know how yet.
Oh my
She
God.
passes away.
Ew, I'm gonna have this is my last episode. Fred talking
What
about
you
something
mean,
about
dog?
to turn
You ain't
into a
read
serial
it. If
killer.
you would have read my
And
script that I
then
sent you,
Chase talking about
then
something his
you
wife
would
about
already
to
read this
disappear.
part. No, not in real life. I said my characters. Come on, man. Come on.
In your art form. You...
Look. Just if my wife, if I'm not even gonna say it.
What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna say it. If my wife disappear, it's a lawsuit coming.
All right, H&M.
Yeah, see, it's a lawsuit coming. If my wife disappear,
You better buy your clothes now.
or I might disappear.
It's crazy because I just got my turtleneck from them, dog.
You still buy for them, yo? You ain't heard what happened?
Yeah, I heard what happened.
You still support them?
What happened?
First off, so what had happened was they
Don't stop drinking it like that.
it's
so
retail.
nasty.
Now you don't know how I feel with this carrot juice.
I know, but there's liquor in mine.
Yeah.
I don't know what Molly. I don't know what crushed Molly tastes like.
I never ain't got that in there.
So that happened one time in my house, so you just gonna keep trying to bring it up. I'm good. Stop
Talking about Fred.
Oh, sorry.
Damn, John. Just for your
I
shot.
told that about
Damn,
last
James
week.
McCoy. What happened, Freddie?
So they their employees, they kind of had like a database on their employees. Like, so if they called out sick or if they had like family issues or if they was like calling out and there was like a repetition or you seen something. They had a database to keep all that as records. So they said like up to like 50 people had access at one time, but then something happened within their infrastructure in that system, and a lot more people saw it, so they got in trouble for it. And that's what the lawsuit is. It's like invading privacy.
You think they're
that
gonna win the
point.
lawsuit?
I think they are.
Going out of court.
But yeah, settle out of
That's
court.
a win.
That
35 million. We ain't giving y'all 41.
We need that 6. We
but
try to stay
like,
open.
We know your profile. We see we got the information. We know you do not need this much money.
but like the whole thing with that is, like, we all work retail before. We know that they keep tabs like that. It's just that they actually had it on a database. Like, they don't have it on a database this time. It's not getting as far as it. Well, they had the database and only 50 heads seen it. The fact that it had like its little malfunction and every other person now can see it, that's what made the lawsuit happen. So they're gonna do it again.
So which one is worse, this or JP Morgan and nobody talking about all that cocaine they had in February?
JP Morgan is worse. I'm sorry for answering your question, Freddie.
No, but it's funny you say that, but Wall Street is the same way.
Well, for Wall Street,
Like,
baby.
Wall Street is real. Like I ain't gonna say no names, but I had a temporary position with Fidelity, and it was like I got hired like 3 white guys, and I went to like one of their like parties after work. Bro, it was the scariest thing in my life.
Was it cocaine on the table?
Allegedly. It was.
Allegedly?
He ain't say the party he went to. He ain't got to say allegedly. I don't know what he's talking about.
That
John,
thing
just be
was,
safe.
I'm going to be safe. I'm going to talk about how
JP Morgan. You saw JP Morgan.
It had $1.3 billion of cocaine. You know what I couldn't do with a tenth of that? I don't even know if I can sell it properly. I'm like, yo, hey, I'm giving it to Benny. I'm giving it. Hey, who all the rappers that said they need a plug? I am him. Me plug.
See, that's one of my daydreams too.
That's mine.
Get a lump sum of money, whether it's the lottery. See, it ain't just the lottery, but it's just like fine money. Like
mine is an alternate life as a drug dealer.
Well, if you have that much,
allegedly,
you did hit the lottery. If you have that much, if you come into that much drugs,
but if it's untaxable,
that's the lottery.
Oh yeah.
Like, one of my first days, right, is give my mom and my folks some bread, right? Immediately, this might sound crazy, but immediately I think of where John at.
Oh, absolutely.
One, because he earns it. He deserves it in my life. Like, just where he is in my life. Like he deserves it. But another reason is because he going to know what to do with it. Like, I honestly can say that if I get that much money, I'm not going to know what to do with it. Like, I
already know how I'm going to get John into it. I'm coming to his house unannounced with a bottle of tequila, the highest brand I can find. I'm saying, quit your job. Let's go. And he probably won't ask no questions.
I'm not.
What kind of tequila is it? If it's the highest brand, like you said, he's not asking.
I already told people if I ever randomly text y'all, I'm like, yo, what's your first or last name? I'm putting a group chat too. I'm like,
that's a part of my
last name and social security number. You got until 5 p.m. to that day to respond. And it's on you. If you want to be sleeping, like, yo, don't ask me no questions because I'm calling my lawyer and everything. Yo, all right, look, get on these numbers. Look, I need all this
John
stuff.
being cruel.
I'm not being cruel because I don't know who got your phone that day. Just answer the question and keep it pushing.
Make sure if you text me, make sure Dav and Leah is in the group chat.
I'm about to say, I was just at your house the other day. London had your phone. She started calling other people on it. For all I know, she just gonna start adding people to the chat. And then I'm like, yo, I just came into half $1 billion. Yo, I'm about to split it up. And people hit me up out of nowhere because London want to play with your phone.
Nah,
no, you ain't gotta. It could be cryptic. It ain't gotta be. But I'm talking about the time length. Like, yo, you got till 5. Yo,
and that's how you know it's cryptic because I got things to do. Because I'm probably gonna fly out the country that day and be in Spain for 3 weeks. Come back with everything finalized.
You gonna come back owning things like a Jewish person, huh?
They
don't own things.
They do.
They own New York apparently. So
yeah, it's crazy how the chat got super duper quiet.
I'm gonna be
Man,
honest. We're not big enough to be on their radar yet. They can find this episode.
They
later
might
on
find the
down
episode
line.
and shut them down. No internet in North Carolina.
Not if you hire Jewish people.
Wow.
I
Their
need
cousins-
Jewish representation. They
Tim,
know the
you need to be
game.
safe. Tim, you need to be safe up there in New York because they are wilding up there.
Tell me about
Man,
it.
what happened?
They got a lawsuit against New York saying that these laws that's restricting them from making money and wearing masks is hurting their profit, and they tired of it. They had a
Wearing
whole
masks?
yeah.
Damn.
They had a burning mass visual, like not visual. They had a burning mass. That's parade. Look, we
Like
call
a
it
demonstration?
demonstration, block party, whatever you want to call it. They had masks burning in the middle of the street in Manhattan, saying, "Hey, yo, we are tired of this." And the cops is out there like, "Hey, yo, calm down, y'all. Don't do anything reckless." Just
Yeah,
calm
don't do
down."
nothing reckless. The last time Jewish people was like in the middle of New York, it was like a beef with them and black people.
We saw-
And that ain't turned out too well. That ain't.
Yeah. And the fact that they didn't have to throw in tear gas and all that other stuff, it was just like, yo, this is ridiculous. You can't tell me y'all don't see a difference in this. You can't tell me you don't see a difference. Where's the SWAT teams? Where's all that?
For what? They're not dangerous people.
They're the biggest thugs.
Black
ever.
people are dangerous. You know?
We scared to say Jewish 4 times in a row. None of us gonna get on Twitter.
Yeah,
right
that
now
shit
talking
is
Jew.
like Candyman.
Like, what are you talking about?
that shit really Beelzebub.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We are scared to say things when pertaining to them. They talk. They got comedy shows about how bad black people are.
Yeah, I ain't.
Bad tires, as they call them.
I ain't seen Nick Cannon since he made that.
No, he still do that show though. He still do that show.
He
does?
trying to. He's getting clipped every his I forgot what I was reading. Allegedly, YouTube and YouTube is something else. I forgot the name of the actual company. They're starting to morph his searches. So when you search Nick Cannon, some random stuff, extra stuff pop up, like not just like wilding out.
Wow.
Like really cannons with the name Nick on it.
Basically. But they videos, like his YouTube. So you know when you used to type in Nick Cannon, be like Nick Cannon, you might even get a Nickelodeon because he had ownership in that. And then you'll have Wildin' Out. But now it's like Nick, and then it's like, look at Nick take a dive in the Grand Canyon. Like, yo, what?
Look at Nicholas. Look at Nicolas Cage do terrible on his monologue.
So he might have had the best, worst success of a career ever.
Oh, that's the perfect explanation for him. I'm
His
sorry.
was
I will.
what?
He's terrible, yo. But he's so good.
And the crazy part is all he had to do was hold his own. He would have been right on the Marvel train. He just had to give him they gave him 2 chances. All right, the first one was bad. We saw that with Thor.
No, that joke was terrible.
And then the second one, he came back. Oh, all right, wait, man. We could do something. No, and he gave you 2 bad performances back to back.
Yo, you know, I used to love Face Off as a kid.
I still love Face Off. I was mad when I
not
found out it
his
wasn't
acting.
real. Like it's
Like-
impossible to do that. I
I
thought it
don't
was
think it's
possible.
possible.
Yo. All right, we're gonna I'm gonna take a break.
If someone as trivial as H&M could just get information on your fingerprints and personal information, you think that something as big as a corporation can't trade faces?
yeah, because of cheek structure and blood and all these other like genetic things. Like,
Oh, that's just a fat transfer.
you.
it's just a fat transfer. Who they transfer the fat to?
You must not
They
watch
taking
Black
booty
List,
they taking
How much?
booty
How
meat,
much? What, Fred?
putting it in the
so
cheek.
you must not out of pocket. You must not watch Blacklist.
Black what?
Blacklist.
It ain't real either.
You never
The
saw the Born
Blacklist is
Identity.
real, but they the trading Fred. Well, in fact, never mind, because I got the best blood in America. That's why.
Well, what you got? You O positive?
Yeah, so they call me every chance they get.
How the hell you
Same.
O positive? My doctor told
That's
me
what I
O
be saying.
positive.
I'm like, God.
My
Same.
doctor
wanna
told me
share.
O positive was rare. Every day I meet somebody with O positive blood, and I don't like it.
It's not that we
Where we
rare.
going?
That is everybody can use us. We can't use none of
You
y'all.
can't
Yeah,
use
but they
none
said
of
it's
y'all.
rare that we can't use nobody's, but
Oh,
everybody,
you
they
the
be
same
begging me
too,
to
Tim?
give blood.
Yeah, I'm the same. I gotta give double every time I donate. That's why I stopped giving blood. I'm
Yeah,
They
just
send
it's like
the
a
best looking
vampire.
nurse in there to say, you know, that you got a special count,
For
right?
you.
Because you
and you be
For
like,
you.
they try to give
For
you
you.
extra snacks and stuff. You be
They
like,
send
all
they send an agent in my room. Hey, look,
right.
fight these auditions, man. You know, just
well,
get
Chase,
this
you know
blood.
that you know the nurse don't work for me. I'm like, all right, you really want another? Give me another T-shirt, yo. Throw another T-shirt in my bag.
John be
I
making
remember
business
John-
decisions
I
in
was
there.
I was in John room. That nigga was like, "Hey, yo, you going to get tested tomorrow?" Well, I'm in a committed relationship. I don't think I really had. They got free T-shirts, dog. That's the only reason why I'm going, dog. I'm going to get. All right, if you look at it that way, then I need T-shirts too.
Oh, look, you ain't got to do all this talking. So I make sure some extra medium in my bag. Put it right next to the cookie. And I got you. I need to see the bag first.
Extra medium.
Extra smalls. Matter of fact, my mans can't make it. He said y'all ran out of shirts, so make him happen. Make him get a shirt, yo.
But he probably got something, so y'all may need him to come back next
whoa.
What? Yo, half the stuff I say don't be terrible, but it be your reaction.
No, because it's only my reaction because I was about to give a shout out.
So it's not want us to react at all. It just let everybody else
but it could
catch
be. It's a different kind of reaction. If I say some wild stuff and y'all just laugh instead of going, "Whoa, what is Chase talking?" But if y'all just laugh, then it won't be that bad.
All right, bet we're gonna try it.
You never seen nothing.
I got accountability issues. I'm like John.
And on that note,
I knew he's about to do that. I saw it coming. I saw it.
Ooh, I've been revving up for a minute.
I saw it come. I was Vince Carter on the fast. I said, I already know he about to throw this off the backboard and put this between my legs or windmill it.
all right, between your legs. Oh, man, ankle surgery.
Ankle surgery, on Sunday night.
It's gone. They said they take him to the hospital now. They said, yo, we cannot wait. We are not going to tell him what's wrong. We're going now.
They got to save it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You didn't see it.
So it's like Alex Smith.
worse.
Maybe, not worse because Alex Smith couldn't. They thought he passed out.
They thought they was going to amputate.
Yeah, well, he
his
passed
got the infection
from broken leg.
afterwards. That was.
I'm gonna stay in my box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I was like, oh yeah, it's over. Because it was like one. You know how like when you get an injury, you see one of them injuries like immediately when it happened. Mm-hmm. This was when it was like while it was happening, he was like, oh no, like he started falling down. He was
replay. I'm not watching that replay.
Oh, the second ankle was the worst.
I'm not watching it.
It's tough. That's tough.
Tim, take us a break.
Prayers up for Dak, man.
Yeah, prayers for Dak, man.
Prayers up for Dak.
Damn, I wish he got paid first.
Yeah, me too, man.
Now he on my. You see this right now? He you know what I'm saying?
You know they gonna bring it.
I was always on that side.
You know they're gonna bring it back up that they.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be the whole topic.
Like it was his fault. That's tough.
That's why football is the dirtiest sport in the world.
Yep.
They ask you to do the most and pay you the least.
Same thing that happened.
They don't actually do the most.
They do ask you to do the most. What sport asks you to do more than football?
Basketball.
No way, nigga. You ain't running around getting tackled.
Chase, that's not what the most mean. What I'm saying to you is, do you think that you could be in the league if they only put you on the offense?
No.
In your prime?
No. You gonna try to change my statement?
I didn't try to change your statement. What? I asked you a question.
Man. You put your body, you put your life on the line in football. Basketball is nowhere near. It's nowhere near that. You put your life on the line in football. Your life. You running 30 miles per hour down the field. Somebody else is running 35, and y'all got to meet for the football. You know how many people move out of the way of LeBron James to just let him dunk?
That's a biased thought process.
Is it
a
subjective?
Biased thought process?
Yeah.
Nothing subjective about what I said. It ain't nothing subjective.
How many people died on the field?
Died?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's people that die on basketball courts.
But not from something else somebody else did to them, though. How many paralyzations, how many brain injuries you get in football?
Remember D. Brown?
Not necessarily. You are walking death with CTE.
Remember
walking
D.
death.
Brown? Remember D. Brown?
You remember Ray Caruth?
We want to just keep going down names of death or injuries.
You see what Ray Caruth did, right? I'm pretty sure when he
passed
away.
Why are you making it so dark? It's supposed to be prayers up for Dak.
Yeah, but you wanted to combat who's in more of a dangerous situation between a football player and a basketball player.
I didn't combat who's in more. I said who do more. I know that if football players only play one side of the ball and basketball players play both.
The energy and
I even heard a
exerted the
football
same
player tell
way.
me like basketball is harder because they only got to be active for 5
That's
seconds.
the same John that get mad at me when I take plays off on defense. I could get away with it in basketball too. In basketball, two-way players are like rare. You don't see
Now.
two-way players a lot.
Now,
You act like you ain't never seen Charles Woodson and Devin Hester and Deion Sanders and see them play 8 sides of the football field. Nigga.
yo, you just named like
Tim, take us a break. Take us a
players
break.
of the NFL history, and they're gonna try to say that's this example.
All right, we can take the shot, man. We'll be right back.
All right, man. Once again, this is the Dak, man. Speedy recovery, man. You had like look at Dak here. He had a tough shout out
Yeah, it was his trajectory is like 6,000 yards right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
It's rough.
All right, Dak.
No, we coming back. Man. All right, we coming back. It's brother. Everybody got your shots for it.
My shot port. We back.
Shots.
We
for it.
back. We had a debate during the break, and now John don't want to pick his face up and look at the camera.
I pick my face up. I just think that you just because I learned something talking to you. Whatever you hear, whatever you believe, you're gonna stick to that. So you really think that no matter if 100 people say, you know what, that should be a part of the criteria. No.
I think the proof is in the pudding that sometimes I believe stuff, and then if someone could prove me wrong, I would go, hey, man, you're right. My bad. I was wrong.
No, but that's not
the
about
proof is
believing.
in the pudding.
It's not about believing, though.
It is, but I don't say stuff out my mouth that I don't believe. So it's like, if you could change my mind, then I will go back on it.
So tell me why you don't think having a Finals MVP should put you in the GOAT conversation.
Because Andre Iguodala has one, and he's nowhere near a GOAT conversation.
But I'm not saying that if you have one, you're in it. I'm saying you need one to be in it. You need a passport to travel.
It's a false equivalency because KG don't have one. And if you tripping if he not in a power forward GOAT conversation, you think KG's not in it?
What is he, top 5? He's 5th at best?
No, he's in it.
It
don't matter where you put him. He's in it. He's ahead of Dirk Nowitzki, who has a Finals MVP.
So where would you put KG?
All right.
Where are we? Like, what era? Or are you just?
There's no era. There's power forward.
But now that's changing because it was a GOAT of an era.
Yeah,
that's where it was changing. We said of eras.
Well, you consider, but you think eras can be like split up. So you're not doing a direct 2010 to 2020. And
because that's not fair to the people that started in 2003.
So how long is an era for you in basketball?
An era could be when a person got drafted to another time period. Because I can't say
how
from
long
90
is that though?
I can't say a 90.
It could be a 7. I say between a 7 to 10 years.
If a person got drafted in 95 but was trash until 2005, because now he's not in neither of them.
Yes,
I would also.
They're not because the 5 to 10, he can't be in that because he's not trashing no more. So the GOAT from 2000 to 2010 is going to be a nigga that was trashing from 2000 to 2010, not a nigga that trashed from 95 to 2005, i.e. Allen Iverson.
No, that's not. That is true. Like you can be in a conversation for multiple decades.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
What are you talking about, Chase? That means he would have been in the conversation from 90.
It's not true for everybody. It's not true for everybody. And if you say AI not a GOAT of a time period,
you're not.
Then
so
you
you're
snapping.
just you're trying to overtalk me, and then because your voice is louder and more distinct, people are going to hear your message.
Well, I'm more aggressive.
Yeah. So what you said was false. If you got drafted from 95 to 2000 and you did it for 10 years, which would be 05, and you start and you were trashing all 10 years, that means that they had that conversation. Hey, yo, he was trashing. He's in a 90 to 2000.
Not in the way you said it. You said from 2000 to 2010.
No, I'm saying set the parameters for the decade. I haven't even spoke about how I'm doing it. All I said was set the parameters, and you're saying that it could be mid. When I'm saying that's not fair. You don't understand?
If we both saying 10 years.
No, but we're saying 10 years, but you're starting in the middle of the year. I'm starting at the beginning and end.
All right, Rondo.
That's what I'm saying. If I got drafted in 95, 5 years before that, I have no skin in the game. You can't hold that against me.
Good?
Yes, I
can.
can.
I'm good. I'm just. How? Like I'm
sorry. You're right.
Hold that against me.
I'm right. I'm sorry. I can't hold it against you, but I'm not charging it against you either.
You can.
That's holding it against you.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this: beginning of the '90s to '97, '98 was MJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
From 2006 to 2010 was Kobe, right? You're not going to give AI no love in between that time because the decades, the eras were combined and they integrated. Even though AI was trashing from 96 to 2000 way more than Kobe
AI
was.
does get love, yes.
Yeah, he gets love, but he's not going to be considered a GOAT of an era in your situation because
Guess he
from
would be
90 to 2000 was MJ. From 2000 to 2010 was all Kobe because Kobe started snapping on niggas by himself.
No.
Before Shaq left, Kobe wasn't better than AI.
What I'm saying is that if you do the era,
Rest in
if
peace,
I said
Kobe.
from 90 to 2000, would you put AI as a GOAT of that era?
No,
Why?
not the GOAT. He could be in a
I didn't say.
conversation.
Why do you change my statement?
My bad. He's in the conversation.
He's in the conversation.
Okay,
He's
then.
in the conversation.
And if I say from GOATs of 2000 to 2010, would you put him in that conversation?
No,
Why not?
because Kobe is it.
Kobe's is just a underline.
'Cause
Nobody.
It gets to the GOAT, and the GOAT is MJ.
Stop saying the
and then it's
GOAT. My
Kobe.
question is not who is the GOAT. Would you have a conversation if somebody
No,
said AI
not
is a
from
GOAT
2000
from
to 2010. No. And I'm an huge AI fan. I'm a fanatic of AI. But his career tailed off.
His
in that time.
his later years was.
So I can't call him a GOAT
rough.
of that era, and you can't call him the GOAT in the 90s because that was MJ. Now, this
part of being a
ain't
GOAT
the
is living a
argument.
long time. Like that's
This
why they
ain't the
got that name.
argument, though. This ain't the argument.
is.
This ain't the debate. No, the debate was
I
you
would
said
start the
that you
parameters
can't be
from
put
the
in
time they
it
got
without.
drafted
You
to
just said
20
AI's in a
so-
GOAT. You do you think AI's in a GOAT conversation?
Huh?
Do you believe AI's is in a GOAT situation, like a GOAT
No.
conversation?
No.
So if we had like a all NBA team of players John think is not in the GOAT conversation, AI and KG would be a part of it.
Mhm.
What about Barkley?
Yeah.
Damn, dog, you gonna have a hard time beating that team. I'll tell you that straight up off the rip.
No, I'm not.
If you put Dirk Iguodala on it, you are.
I don't have to put them on there.
Definitely
You
Dirk.
do. You think Dirk better than KG, so he's in the GOAT conversation.
I never said I think he's better. I said the GOAT conversation.
What? So he's better than if he's in a GOAT conversation and KG's not.
If one's
then
not in
Dirk
the
is
GOAT
better.
conversation, the other one is, then that would mean that you're insinuating he's better.
Like we all know Tim Duncan's the GOAT. Yes, he was boring to watch. We all know he's in the GOAT. We do also know that you think KG was all athleticism and no fundamentals. So we probably shouldn't even bring up KG talking to you. But we know Tim Duncan is it.
I'm still
If
in
you
here
think
Fred's
KG
top 5 power forwards of all time.
All time. That's rough. Kareem, definitely.
He was a center.
Let's see.
To me.
Was he considered a center? That's another tricky.
I think so.
That's a tricky one because it's like, who do I consider him power forward?
He got 5 with Magic, right?
Yeah.
He was a center for the Lakers.
Was he a center for the Lakers? Okay.
Yeah. So is Shaq in this conversation?
Not power forward.
Shaq's
most dominant
center,
big man ever.
Definitely most dominant.
I was saying the GOAT conversation, but my bad.
Yeah, you got a finals MVP.
You know how John look at it.
So if
Get
Shaq
him
never
without
had
in
a
there.
Finals
Well,
MVP,
Fred,
would
you
he
answer
not?
who answer the 5 power forwards of
I
all
would
time?
have to look at the list of the all-time 5 because I thought Kareem was one of them. So
I
would
can
have to
guarantee you
look
Barkley's in it. He ain't got no finals MVP.
Yeah, I would
He's
say
probably
that.
5.
Carmelo
Over
in
KG.
it?
He gotta be. I would assume he gotta be.
He's a 3 of the top 5 power
Again,
forwards.
I gotta see.
Carmelo's in it.
Hakeem.
Charles Barkley's in it.
Tim
Maybe
Duncan.
power forwards don't
Hakeem.
really matter.
How is Hakeem a power forward?
He a
He
center.
not power forward?
He was a center.
Olajuwon?
Yeah.
He's a center. He's been a center all his life.
That's what I was saying. That's why I need a list of the power forwards because I'm tainted by this era.
The current list right now is. Well, I don't agree with this number 1, but that's fine.
Kevin McHale?
Yeah, Kevin McHale's in it.
No, he's definitely in it.
definitely.
He got a finals MVP?
Hold on.
It's the
Some
Pistons.
people
Does
was
he
saying
have a
that,
finals MVP?
Is that the Pistons?
No. Kevin McHale's
that was-
Boston Celtics.
Yeah, probably.
Bird.
Probably.
Just pull it up. That's all I ask.
Here we go. So this is the top five. The top five is number one is Tim Duncan,
Fact.
Karl Malone,
Mm-hmm.
KG, Dirk, and then Charles is top five. After that, you have Kevin McHale. I don't remember. Bob Piet, Elvin.
Petit?
Hey, yeah, Petit.
Yeah,
my fault,
Petit.
Yeah,
Petit.
my fault. Elvin Harris. And
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. I was like Elvin Hayes. My fault. And then Dennis
Hayes. Oh, Elvin Harris. Hold up.
Like I said, I don't know basketball like I thought I did.
Who was the last?
Yeah.
Dennis
Rodman.
Yeah.
He ain't got no finals MVPs.
And we get to 11.
He's not in the GOAT conversation.
Chris Webber, Blake Griffin, and then AD.
Should just tell off.
That shit did get real bad.
Tell off.
Yo, the ball forward position stinks.
You can guard small 4-point guard. That's all that really matters.
Center,
Give me a tall
you gotta
7-footer.
say center, yo. You gotta say center.
Give me a tall 7-footer.
I probably would put Carl over Tim, but other than that, I think I agree with
No.
Tim.
I say Tim number one.
I mean, it was just super
I ain't
fundamental.
got him.
I hate watching him, and I'm biased. I hate watching Tim Duncan. I just hate watching him play because it's just
Not many
like
people like watching Tim Duncan though.
Yeah,
he
He's
was
efficient, dog. He just gets you what you need. He get it done.
Consistent.
What you need? You need 2010?
And I think part of it is
and no
like,
text.
No text.
and no text, right? Like, he don't argue. It's just
Wait,
like,
only if Crawford's not the.
You just laugh?
Hey yo, you on the bench laughing?
You're having
my
doing a sport.
meet me in the parking lot.
Nigga,
Parking lot.
Tim Duncan was like, hey yo, what I do? Yo, what I do?
But that's the list.
bro.
So
But yeah, that's an interesting list.
So all of this GOAT talk, where do LeBron rank and his how's his legacy looking?
3.
He definitely go to this area
Shit.
though. I hated on him for so long. I admit that because I'm a stone cold like Melo fan, bro. Like, and
Well, Melo
Even though
did
I
have a
think
better college career than LeBron James.
well, he was on.
That's subjective.
bye, Chase.
That's as objective as you can get.
You can't compare because LeBron didn't have one, so it's no comparison.
Exactly. Joshua is subjective. It's objective.
He didn't have a chance to go to college. What do you mean?
I
Got
think
drafted right away. He didn't even finish high school. Drafted. Okay, all right. I'm graduating real quick. Go ahead.
Brian
yeah,
could have went from
I
the
just-
10th grade to the league.
he coulda. But on Melo's side too, Melo could have went straight to the league as well.
Yeah, but I mean, his time at SU was.
What was the
yeah.
2002 draft?
I don't know, but he would have been the star of that thing, the bona fide star of that thing.
I can't even.
2002 is that let's see.
But yeah, I was always a LeBron hater when it came to Melo. And every time they played, Melo definitely proved me right because he was balling against Brian. Brian could not hold anything towards him, and
agreed.
vice
They
versa.
would go at each other. They would go at each other.
I mean, agree.
They would go at each other, but if the game was on the line, Melo pulled it out.
No,
Melo pulled it out.
Melo did the right thing, yo.
Who was
There's
2002?
Yao Ming, Jay
Yeah,
Williams.
he wasn't going number one with Yao Ming.
Amari
He ain't
got
gotta go
drafted.
number one.
Amari got drafted 9.
Stoudemire?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
wow.
the first high school player that got off that board. And that's at 9.
Damn.
Yeah, he did the right thing.
I mean, I'm glad they don't do a high school draft no more.
Oh my God, this draft was terrible. John
But
Simons.
they did. They did.
Yo,
do
yo,
it,
chill
but
out, yo. Chill out on Uptown. Chill out on
he
Mount
didn't-
Airy, yo.
He didn't go to the. He ain't go
John
like
Simons
straight
had
to the
40 in
league,
this
but he got
league.
drafted. What was his name? He played for the Phoenix Suns. Came right out of high school.
Stephon Marbury.
God, what's his name?
Hakeem
Amari.
Ward.
No, it was like
Hakeem Ward
a
went
couple
to,
years ago.
Syracuse.
He did
Couple
go
years
to
ago.
Syracuse. My bad.
He was a point guard. He a point guard that they got in the G League right now.
From high school?
Yeah, from high school.
Damn,
Like
Jim missed a
his
free
first
throw?
name started
Oh my
with a
God.
J.
Rasul Butler.
Sewell, Philly's finest. R.I.P. to Sewell.
But anyway, yeah, LeBron is GOAT of this era.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. This era, for sure.
You
Yeah.
taking a
Oh,
shot in game 5?
Yes,
You would have took the shot, or you would have passed it like he did.
I'm taking a shot. Now, for me, like that whole situation, like, yes, the right play is to give it to Danny Green. That is the bona fide right play. But just because it looks like the right play doesn't necessarily mean it's the right play.
So what was the right play?
For me, in that case, Brian take the shot. And this is why I say Brian take the shot, because Brian did that 2 plays prior and made the shot. Every time he drives to the basket, it's not like he doesn't see 2-3 people when he drives to the basket. Like, he does that. That's a normal thing. Now, like I said, on the surface, yes, kick it out. It looks like the best play. But Danny Green hasn't been playing Danny Green-ish this whole entire, like, playoffs. Like, he's been looking kind of doo-doo-ish, where he got Caldwell Pope looking like the best three-point shooter on the team. So for me, it's like, trust you or take this shot that's right here. And I'm LeBron. I get fouls just for people sneezing on me.
Yeah, I sent videotape to the league. Yo, look how they following me, yo.
Yo, chill on Brian. Yo, chill on Brian.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm talking to John. He had to say that last part, man. His coach did that, yo. It wasn't Brian. It was his coach.
Rules.
It was his coach,
But
yo.
that's
Brian
where I
made
was
that
did
tape.
that.
You know he watched the tape
But-
before he
He picked out the tape. Look, this it right here. This one.
all you got to do is walk to them and do this.
to Chase point, because he tweeted it. Brian been like that since the start of his career.
That's what makes him great, though.
That's what, yeah, and that's what puts him in that conversation. Now, me, as far as the GOAT over Michael, or Kobe, it will never be, because they took that shot, or they made sure that they were in a position to take that shot. They didn't really, and it was famous when Kobe and Mike didn't take the shot. So now that's why everyone posts, oh, Mike passed it to Paxton, or he passed it to Steve Kerr. Yeah, because that was not something Mike did. So that's why it became famous, and they hit the shot.
I think also, like, because of the documentary, and like now we see those plays slowed down. We see other angles that were shot from the game. We can understand the IQ of those players, and then why LeBron's IQ is where it is. And so that's one thing. I mean, I'm like Chase. I've never been a fan of LeBron in game, like in basketball when the game is on. Even I'm a huge Lakers fan. I'm huge, like huge. He plays for my team right now. I think until last game, I still wasn't a fan of him in game. Outside of the game of basketball, if I was like just pure athlete, top 5 any day, easy.
Right, number one.
Probably. If not,
You can make an argument for him, definitely.
Yeah, definitely can make an argument for him. I think in that play, because like you said, Fred, it wasn't made famous until we saw the backstory of like The Last Dance. He goes, "No, I passed it to him because I knew I was going to get crashed." And
he had a conversation with him before. Hey, yo,
beforehand, and I really think
double me, dog. Expect the ball.
I really think LeBron probably had the same
better make
conversation
it
with Danny Green and KCP. If you're
no, they already know. He ain't had that conversation. They already know.
But I'm saying, like, it's not.
He gave it to Udonis Haslem on the baseline one time for a game-winning jump shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he does it before the game. Like, listen, if
They
it comes
know.
down to it, and you know it's a tight game, they're going. I think a situation, the difference in that play for it was he didn't drive directly. He was coming off the wing, so it's like he didn't have a direct line to the basket. He was like on full steam ahead. He's coming off. He's triple team. In my mind, the better play is alley hoop it to AD, because at that point in time, if you look at the replay, he's not guarded well by Bam in that moment.
Because Bam was coming off him.
Bam was thank you. And that's why I was trying to explain to people. Everybody's like, oh, fuck Danny Green. I was like, no, like, I'm more upset at Markieff Morris because he pulled a J.R. Smith, but that's another day for another time.
Tom Brady pulled a J.R. Smith. Don't do that. No,
and he the GOAT. Yo, I was saying that to people too. The GOAT don't know what down it is. That is terrible.
That's rough. That's rough.
That is awful, cuz.
That is rough. Is it 4? No.
4? Nah. No. It's over. Yo, get off the field.
Go sit down.
I say growing up a basketball fan, I was so conditioned to the best player takes the last shot. Like, I was just conditioned to think that way. One thing Brian did was break that